Sorry about that. So we're at the Anderson Adoption Agency, and this calf here is trying to have some breakfast. These cows have been getting locked in the maternity pen, but there's two of them we're working with right now. So this little guy here needs to get his little bum turned around. There. There, he's gonna get it figured out here yet. There he goes. She doesn't hate him as much. This black cow really doesn't like this calf. But both of these lost their calves the same morning, and these are both twin calves. We had two sets of twins the night before. So, but if I have to, I'll lock them in the maternity pen. Last night, this black one, if I just yipped at her, she did okay. So, I don't know, this other one's kind of a dummy today. This one's been the better sucker, but apparently he's, you know, like this little guy over here had to get figured out what direction to suck last night. But this one has only sucked in the maternity pen, so maybe that's why. Alright. So all I do is when she raises his leg out, I just give her a little yelp. When I was a kid, my grandfather stood with we would rope him and put a halter on him, and my grandfather would stand with his stock cane, and every time she'd lift her leg, he'd whack her one. And I'm not saying it didn't work, but I'll tell you, them cows got to where they sure didn't like you. So the one in the far corners is one that we've adopted a while back, but she had claimed, if you guys remember, there's a 298 that was feeding a purebred's cow's calf, and that's her. And so she did that for a couple of weeks before we brought her in, probably 3 weeks. Hey, so anyhow, so basically she's in here not because they're not paired up still, but because she liked that other calf. So I'm gonna give her till the end of the week and then turn her out. So Tristan's just loading the grain pails up. But sometimes on these fostering deals, you can oh, bugger. I guess I'll be locking her in the head catch. Anyhow, sometimes on these fostering deals, they work out easy and sometimes they're hard. I've had them where you worked with them for 2 months and then you get tired of it and then you turn them out and the dang cow bellers for the calf. And I've had it where I worked for months at it and turned the cow out, and the first thing she did was walk away from the calf. So, but yesterday was our nicest day. It was right at 0 degrees. So I'm thinking that's for our American folks. I think that's 32 Fahrenheit, or it's right, whatever a freezing level is. Like for us, Celsius, 0 is when water will freeze to ice. So, but anyhow, that's what temperature it was. And it was the nicest day we had. And that's the first day that, since we started calving commercial cows, that we got skunked and didn't get any calves. I think 3 nights before, we ended up with 15, we had 15 calves in the night. And they all had to get in the house and get warmed up. So then to have the nicest day we've had this whole calendar year and not get any calves was kind of a big letdown. So anyhow, I thought I'd give you just a little update. People on Instagram know that these calves have going through the adoption process. So anyhow, I just thought lately every time I do a video I've been ball babying about the weather, and it's windy today, so like you'd have to get a calf in the calf warmer, but you know, if it was born on the straw and had a really good mom, you'd be okay for a while. You wouldn't die. You know, laid on the snow, you'd have to get it in, but you probably got half an hour. Where before we put a lot of calves in 10 minutes. So we had a calf on Sunday. We had 6 cows calve within an hour of each other, so that was kind of an exciting time. But we had one heifer. Well, this 288 heifer here, she calved, and what happened was it was a pretty good sized calf, and she laid down to have it, and when she pushed it out, she, like a lot of times they'll stand up, but because it was a decent sized calf, she didn't stand up immediately, and so the calf was born with her just pushing it out and its head folded over. And some old cowboys will tell you, oh, that doesn't kill them, they'll kick free, but I've seen it kill them before. That's how that 288's calf died. Was it just its whole body laid on top of its head and choked it out and it died. So I sure wished I'd just walked her in, but the snow is so deep that you can't walk them in very easy. So this black one, what we did with her is we roped her. I roped her and we tied her up to the one calf shelter, and then I got a halter on her and we backed the stock trailer up to her, and I was able to get it dallied up through the trailer, and we just loaded her that way. And this heifer, she had calved further to the north, and it was hard as heck, but we just walked her in. But like I said, the black one, we just roped and drug her into the stock trailer. So it's been one of them winters and one of those calvings, but it's been pretty good. Here, Tristan, you tell them cows that are bad if they kick their calves.
All right.
I'll show you guys the sunshine, because it does shine eventually. Anyhow, there we go. It's sunny. Tristan's got the pails loaded. There's our ground corn, and then it has the protein supplement in it. We're still feeding beet pulp. This will be the last week for beet pulp because the factory will be done. And this is a barley ration that I buy, but as you can see, it's really crappy. There's lots of fines in it. There's lots of fines in there, so I'm not too impressed. But that's the problem I have with the local feed mill. Feed mill in Lethbridge is better, but that's more miles. So anyhow, I didn't realize I've been yammering on so long, so I'll let you guys go. So I guess I'll flip you around. Sorry about that. Anyhow, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day. Take care.